Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aries and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single and looking for love, perhaps you're in a relationship, or maybe you're going through a few complicated matters with someone who is close to your heart. We will dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links, Aries, in the description box below. All right, so you have an extra card that came out here, which I feel, because we do past, present, and future, I feel like this is something that's showing up unexpected for you. Now, in the area of the past, we have the birdhouse showing up for you. Aries, when the birdhouse shows up, this is about you working on your security, your safety, your stability. There could be energies within the home life that you are really working on healing, mending, or transforming for the better. This can be about you heading towards safer relationships, more secure relationships, bonds that are from the heart, not bonds that are conditional. They're really giving me conditional love at this time. So some of you may have been in a relationship where it was one-sided, or it may have felt conditional. And so I feel that you were working on your own inner safety here. Regardless of your relationship status, if you were single, you may have been working on, your career, or taking care of your children or your family, or you healing your own self here. And also there's something with making the home a more safe, secure, beautiful place. Some of you may have went through a move, or there could have been a change in the energy in a home dynamic, maybe some home projects, some decluttering, some deep cleaning. They're showing me some of you needing to paint or wanting to paint an area of the house. There could be some DIY projects that you were working on as well. But I really like this energy because it is about you bringing that security and safety back into your environment where you spend most of your time. Now, in the present moment here, in the month of November, we do have this smooth transition. So again, if you are moving, some of you may be moving in together with someone. Others of you, there could be a transition from taking a relationship to the next level. If you are single, I certainly see that there could be a new energy to form friendships or relationships this month. So even though we do love readings, and a lot of people think of love as, romantic or intimate, I'm going to use love in the whole broader scale here when it does come to these love readings. So this can be a new pet or an animal. It could be a new person from work. It doesn't have to just be romantic love. So if you are open to the prospect of love on a bigger scale, then please stay tuned. But there is a smooth transition coming in. We will talk about romantic love as well. But there is an energy where I think things are going to get a lot easier for you, is what I'm sensing, because you have that inner sense of safety, security, and a little more peace. Now, maybe you went through a situation that you had to free yourself from. It could have been a toxic situation between you and a family member, you and a lover, you and a person you worked with. And maybe you needed to either mend, gain closure, or heal from whatever this was, Aries, because now you have the horse in the near future. This is freedom to move. Some of you, again, it is a physical move. It can be relocating. It can be transferring from one relationship into another. Some of you are focused on self-love as well, and you may be transitioning the way that you look, or something again within the home. I'm just seeing here that you are upgrading, doing your own project. There could be something with, they're showing me a knob. Now it could be a knob on a dresser or a drawer. Someone may need to fix a knob. Now I'm not sure. I feel like it's on a piece of furniture, but please take it as it resonates. There could be a knob that either became loose. Maybe it's a doorknob or a knob on the closet. Something that is either tightened or you may be replacing. Now in the future, this is unexpected coming in for you, but I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, and it's the candle card. This is about important discoveries, and I really like when this shows up because you can see that there's more than one candle here. there is two main candles that are lit up, but there's also two in the back. So I do feel like something may be taken to the next level. You may be putting something on the forefront here. There could be a very good group dynamic. You may be networking, communicating, reaching out more, Aries. But really, what this is saying is you're lighting that spark and you're bringing something back to life, and you're focusing intently on it instead of maybe putting it to the back, or maybe focusing on the things that do bring you passion and bring you desire, and maybe even putting yourself out there on a date. But there is an important discovery coming in. I feel like you weren't expecting, but once it happens, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. All right, we're going to dive into your reading here, Aries, and take a look at the main energy when it comes to matters of the heart. Now, what do we have for Aries in the month of November? Okay, they're giving me an M-L-E. Now, that could certainly be someone's initials, M-L-E. It could also be in the name. It could be a first name or a last name that has an M, an L, and an E. Please take that as it resonates. We have the Knight of Swords. You're taking action. You're definitely speeding things up here, which you see this happening with its transition card in the middle and the freedom to move. And the reason why this is possible for you, Aries, is because you have this birdhouse in the past position. So whatever you were doing in the past here, pat yourself on the back, Aries, because it's something that has actually strengthened your resolve in order to move forward in this position here. So I like this. The Knight of Swords can be a little bit impulsive, so make sure that you're not completely rushing into relationships really quickly. Of course, if there is a spark, if there is this important discovery, it may be very exciting to take that leap of faith. And by all means, if that is what your heart is saying and your intuition is guiding you towards, then yes. But at times, we tend to get really excited and our emotions come up and we say yes without thinking about the next step here. Now, I feel like you have already thought about this step, so I don't feel like this is an impulsive decision or a rush decision. I feel like it's more of an excited type of energy. There's a new adventure. There's a new form of action being taken here. So mostly I'm getting excitement here, but if some of you, there could be something that shows up for you that is quite quick, and it may take you off guard a little bit, or it may take you by surprise. I feel like it may be something you just want to think about, not too much time here, but think about for a little while, and then move forward here. When this Knight of Swords shows up, this can be at times about you rushing towards the things that are very important to you, your confidence here, and possibly asking someone else out or moving towards someone. Let's just clarify this energy here. How would you like? Let's see here. Okay, we're actually going to go with this Light Seers Tarot. I haven't used this in quite some time. Let's take a look. Okay, Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're freeing yourself from a situation. I really like this because you see the horse showing up in the future position, and now you see the Eight of Swords showing up as well. And when this shows up, it's saying that any self-sabotage that you may have put in place in the past when it came to love. Some of you tended to maybe test others. You may have put out certain scenarios to see how someone would respond or react. And that's not always the healthiest way to do things. And you may have learned a very important lesson if that was you, Aries. Now, for others of you, you felt restricted, you felt bound if you were single, and you may have felt like there's no one else out there. But what you're doing now is you're saying, you know, there is someone out there that is going to match me. There is someone out there that can be my companion. And I feel like you're freeing yourself from whatever binds you, because you can see that in the mirror. She's looking at herself, but she feels trapped. So swords are all about intellect and your own mental setbacks. So I do feel like you're looking in the mirror now and you're saying, you know, I don't have to be wearing this blindfold. I don't have to wear this this bind that holds me. I can free myself from this limiting belief or this mental pattern or this block that's held me back, maybe because of past experiences, maybe because of going on dates with the same type of people where we weren't connecting on that level I would like to see. So whatever this is for you, you're moving past it, which is really beautiful, and you're now taking action. So this is a really powerful energy. Let's dive in and see what the challenge is for you showing up in the month of November and how we can help you navigate through it. What is the challenge here for Aries? Two of Wands. To plan, to make a decisive move here. Sometimes things don't turn out the way that you envision them, but they may turn out even better. So perhaps you thought at the age of, 25 or 30 that you would be set up in your career, or you'd have children, or you'd be married. And you're seeing that, yes, things didn't plan or turn out the way that you thought that they would, but it's actually helped you really evolve, grow, open your heart up. You've learned forgiveness, Aries. You've learned patience, but you've also learned to not close yourself down. Even if you felt closed in the past, you know that that's not the key to moving forward. So I do sense here with this Two of Wands showing up as the challenge, this is about getting decisive, getting clear about what it is that you want. If you want love in your life, then you're making steps to create and make that happen. It's not just going to fall in your lap when you're, binge watching Netflix every weekend instead of maybe putting yourself out there or tuning to the energy, even if it's just going to the movies by yourself on a Friday night, or asking a friend to go out to dinner with you, or to go dancing, or, signing up online to meet someone new. Whatever this is, it's about you making a decision about your future. And sometimes that's a challenge because you may have other things going on. Perhaps your main focus isn't love, or you're just saying, well, when love comes in, it comes in. And yes, it certainly can work that way, Aries. But I feel like you're taking a step forward here. You're making a decision to kind of collaborate with the universe and speed things up here. So let's take a look and clarify the Two of Wands. There it is, Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Some of you are starting out in a new area. Ace of Pentacles, there may be a move. You may be broadening your radius or your scope. For example, if you are online dating, sometimes they have where you can spread out the radius here. I'm just sensing that looking beyond, going beyond is going to help you find that type of energy, the kind of love, whether it is in a family dynamic, whether it's a partnership or romance, or this could be about starting a new chapter, starting that next phase. The Pentacles and Coins are all about your health and your body, and it's also about the material, the physical. Some of you want to create a safe space and have someone that you can enjoy being in this space together. So I feel like there could be a relationship that's being taken to the next level, or someone may even at times come to your home, or you may invite someone to your home, or you get invited to someone's home. I'm really getting that energy quite strong, but you may be a little bit nervous to accept some sort of offer. Now, obviously, if it's a first date or it's the first time you meet somebody, take precaution. I don't suggest going to their home right away, but there could be a dinner party coming in here, or it could be a group of friends. There's just something with a gathering in the home environment here, and even if this is family. Remember, love shows up in all different forms. There could be something that you are resisting at times, but I feel like this is about you starting new, starting over here. So let's take a look and see what's below you. What's the foundation in matters of the heart? What do we have here for Aries? The Strength. Yeah, you've had to overcome a lot. You've had to really fight for your own confidence. I feel like you've had to stay strong through a lot of situations, through a lot of challenges and ups and downs when it came to matters of the heart. Some of you were in really challenging relationships, but it taught you a lot about yourself. When this Strength card shows up, she's been through a lot. Can you imagine coming face to face with a lion for the first time that you've never met before, and that there wasn't a mutual trust and there wasn't a mutual understanding? That lion energy is her own weaknesses and her own fears and her own, at times, self-sabotage, but she's learned over time, due to experiences, due to situations, to kind of tame that energy of control within. And I feel like you've had to learn a lot about how to control your own feelings instead of letting other people maybe control or dictate your behaviors or feelings as well. So there's a lot of emotional growth here. It wouldn't surprise me to see the King of Pentacles, or excuse me, King of Cups, or even the Queen of Cups, because I feel like you have evolved on that emotional level. Let's clarify here the Strength card. Some of you may have been dealing with a Leo as well. Yeah, there it is. You've gained some sort of victory over a challenging time with the world. This is about achievement. It is about completion. It is about finally a lack of closure due to something that was difficult for you. Now you're transitioning into a new version of you, or a new version of a relationship, or a new version of a heart healing here. There is mending that's still taking place, but I feel like there's a lot more freedom than you felt in the past here. So the world says something is completed, something is finished, this cycle anyway of energy. So now you're able to move forward. But let's take a look at the past. We won't stay there too long, but there it is. Yes, beautiful. There's that Queen of Cups I just mentioned about you growing and evolving on that emotional level, and it does show up in the past here. Some of you are quite intuitive. You've heightened your inner awareness due to maybe a situation that had occurred in the past. Some of you have really listened, because at times you may have pushed the red flags aside, or you may not have let your logical mind and they're just showing me some of you took the emotions to heart. You really had suffered when it came to matters of the heart here, because this Queen of Cups, she can be very emotional. She can take things very, very personally. She can be a big people pleaser at times, but you've learned to fill your own cup. You've learned to take care of yourself first, or that may be something you're still navigating through, but I feel like you've come a long way. Now let's see what's coming in. What's above you? What's the potential here for Aries? What do we have here for Aries? Okay, they're showing me this could be gum. It could be if you just put a piece of gum in your mouth, or if they're, sorry, the camera is a little bit off there. You may have put a piece of gum in your mouth, or this could be buying a new piece of gum, or someone may have left a gum wrapper. I'm not sure what that's all about. It could be also a sticky situation. There may have been a situation that maybe blew up as well. When you think of gum, sticky, and you blow it up. So there could have been a situation in the past that did kind of blow up. It became a little too sticky, and you said, you know, I need to clean my hands of this, clean my energy of this. I don't want this any longer. Now, what's coming in above you here, Aries, is the King of Pentacles, the female version. Now, there's two versions of the Kings and the Emperor in this deck, which I really love. That's how the creator made it, so I kept them in here. But this is the female version of the Pentacles. So you're building that stability, that safety, that security. But also, the King of Pentacles is a leader. They work, they lead, and they build stability in their life, whether they are single or whether they are in a relationship. They really take charge here. Now, this could also be a King of Pentacles showing up if you're looking for love. It doesn't matter if you're female or male, but this could certainly be someone who's coming in, bringing you and offering you stability. There is someone here that doesn't want to play with emotions. They work hard for what they have, and they're going to work hard for this relationship. There is a lot of growth. You can see the golden sunflowers in the back and the beautiful energy. So I feel like there's a lot of growth potential. This is long-term as well. This is someone who wants stability and someone who's very disciplined. They're not afraid to put in the work here. They don't carry a lot of that emotional baggage. They don't carry a lot of the drama. They don't want other people. They just want to settle for what they, I don't want to say settle, but they want to focus their attention and energy towards something that will really grow long term. But let's take a look and clarify the King of Pentacles showing up for you, Aries. Right away here. Beautiful. The Temperance, something that you may have waited for quite some time. Some of you, this could certainly be your own career or your own business. This could be you climbing to the top, growing something. Now, even though this can be a card of career, the King of Pentacles. I feel in matters of love, this is something that has been building or you've been wanting for quite some time. You've been wanting either this person or you've been wanting stability here. So the Temperance card says that things are finally starting to show up more stable in matters of the heart because you've done the growth. You've done the soul healing here. So if you're looking for love, I certainly see it coming in. Some of you may be healing from even a parental type of energy as well, or childhood wounds. Even though this isn't the card of childhood wounds, I do feel with that feminine energy and both kings showing up here, or excuse me, the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, I feel like you are healing from maybe some beliefs that were ingrained from childhood. Maybe your parents told you you should only date a certain type of people or marry into this certain type of energy, or, you know, go for this type of thing. So I feel like there was a capped off energy of this is how or what you should do, but you may want to break outside that belief or that box or that limit and kind of head towards something that isn't your norm. Some of you, this could be a person that is a little bit older than you that may have be financially set. Now they could certainly be an advisor, they could be in real estate, they could be a property expert or a business investor here, someone who's stable with not just their career but their money patterns and their self. They feel good about who they are and the people that they're with here. Now, in the near future, you have the Six of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards. When the Six of Wands shows up for you, Aries, this is about success. This is about finally hitting that place of not being overlooked, not feeling humiliated or shamed, but feeling good about your path forward because you've hit some sort of milestone. You've accomplished something in matters of the heart. So you should pat yourself on the back because this was a spiritual journey. I feel like you were being divinely guided to transition or move out of a phase or an energy that you were in. And the Six of Wands shows up and says, you will be recognized here. I feel like you're magnetized. Other people are gravitating towards you. You have the honey here. I feel like you have what it takes for other people to gravitate towards you, and you have some really sweet things coming into your life. I feel like people are going to be noticing your energy inside and out, your inner beauty, your outer beauty, but there's going to also be deep intellectual conversations here. I feel matters of the heart, but also you may be meeting someone through your career as well. So this is a really powerful energy. I like this. Let's take a look and see how you're feeling. We're not going to clarify every single card, but we are going to see how you are feeling. I feel like the Six of Wands on its own is a big, bold, beautiful milestone. So we're going to see how you're feeling. Page of Pentacles. You're opening up. You're staying curious to this new beginning in matters of, the heart. When the Pentacle shows up, you're opening up to new ways to bring in stability, but also to bring in that physical success for yourself. If you are thinking about moving, or if you're thinking about moving in with someone, or if there just is this energy of staying curious about meeting new people, when this Page of Wands shows up, this is about you having that enthusiasm. This is about your passion moving forward here. And there's a wonderful opportunity for growth showing up. Let's just clarify. I'm going to pull one card for you here. You know that you'll grow from the situation that you are moving towards. And along the way, there is going to be important discoveries, not just about the people around you, but most importantly, yourself, Aries. Yeah, because you've completed a cycle. There's the world showing up again for you. And the world says that you're gaining the closure needed that you've maybe felt stuck in, or you are closing a belief, a limiting belief, or a pattern, a cycle, a relationship. This could be even a karmic situation here for you that you're closing the door on, and you're heading towards higher ground, higher stability, but you're open to this new discovery. I like this. Let's take a look and see what's going on in your external environment. What's going on in the world around you? The Emperor. Wow, beautiful. This is about you taking charge of your life. For some of you, there could be a mending or a healing between you and a father figure, or between you and someone who may have been quite dominant in your life at times as well. Now, it could be an ex that you were with, an ex-spouse, it could be a father, it could be even a brother, or it doesn't have to be just male. This version is actually the Queen Emperor as well. It could be healing from a female who was quite dominant or felt like she was in charge. Now, I feel like there's a positive energy emanating. So even if this emperor was quite dominant in your past, the good news is I feel like you're healing from some sort of heartbreak or some sort of disappointment that you eventually thought of as normal. Maybe it was a normal way of life by letting other people make decisions for you. But now you're taking your destiny into your own hands. Oh, the Lovers. Yes. This is about you. Could be healing from a situation that was very close to your heart. This is Gemini energy. When this Lovers card shows up, it's about you making choices. And I feel like you're making choices that have to do with your stability. That's what the Emperor is all about here. The Emperor is a paternal energy. He is very stable. He's very powerful. And he learns to question situations that may not be the best for him, and he learns to really question the whys, and he opens himself up to new opportunities because that's how he grows and learns. So whether you are in a relationship or not, you're definitely healing from some sort of situation or matter. And I don't want to say healing and use that repetitively here, because I feel like you have. I feel what's happening here is you're opening your heart up. You have that Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're opening up to allowing your heart to see another person for possibly who they are, and then deciding what you want to do with that, because you are the decision maker here. You have this Emperor showing up, and there may be an important discovery between you and another person that allows you to finally have the freedom that you've been wanting to make a very important decision in your love life. All right, let's take a look and see what your hopes and fears are, Aries. What are your hopes? What are your fears? Your hopes are that you can make good decisions, okay? That you don't have to take a decision back, or that you don't keep going back and forth, because you can see that in this Five of Wands, there's a game of chess. And in the game of chess, you can move back and forth here. And sometimes it takes deep thought. It takes a contemplative type of energy, because you don't want to make the wrong move. And I feel like the hope here is that you can make moves that are going to be beneficial to your heart, that you can grow and love and be in that place of connection and companionship. I do feel here with this Five of Wands, there could be, if you're single, there could be a feeling of there's a lot of competition, or there's a lot of fish out there in the sea, but you haven't found the right one or caught the right one yet. I do feel an energy here of just kind of feeling like you're playing the game. Now you're in it to win it, I just heard. And I feel like it's your turn to make a move. So whatever that means for you, I feel like you're going to push through the fears. You're going to say, fear, take a back seat. I'm in control of my destiny. I make the decisions. Even though I'm scared, I'm doing it anyway. And I feel like you're making a move here because it's based on what your heart wants and what your heart knows you need, but also you're trusting your intuition. I do feel that. Let's just clarify this Five of Wands showing up before we get into your final outcome. What do we have for Five of Wands? Okay, they're giving me the name. It could be Julius, or is it Juliet or Julius? Goodness. I feel like it's Julius, but there could be a little bit of a flip towards the end there. Please take it as it resonates. Ace of Cups, there it is. Yeah, you're ready. You're opening up. You have been taking care of yourself, I see. You have been evolving on that emotional level. You want new love to come in here for you. You don't want to constantly be playing the game. You don't want to be dating forever if that is you. I feel like you want to open yourself up. Some of you may have been in a relationship where you currently are, where you want that spark. You want to reignite that passion. And there's an important discovery happening between both of you if you are in a relationship here. If you are feeling good where you're at in this relationship but want a little bit more, I feel like it's a perfect time to spice it up a little bit, or to add a little bit of romance to the situation. for the both of you to maybe practice regular date weeks or date nights. If you are certainly in a situation where it's been tumultuous, there may be forgiveness necessary because you feel like there's a lot of back and forth. Now, there could be forgiveness for yourself, for the other person, but ultimately you have a decision that you need to make here. Let's take a look at the final outcome, Aries. What is the final outcome in matters of the heart? There it is, King of Cups. I love this. So you have a counterpart, Queen of Cups, because you finally evolved in the past here. This is you really leveling up, growing on that emotional level, trusting your intuition and your heart to guide you and lead the way in matters of the heart. You have your perfect counterpart here. The King and the Queen of Cups partnered up. They are the ultimate lovers. They are the ones that are very romantic and they love each other. Their physical appearance and connections really are attractive towards each other here as well. But they're giving me love language. Love language may be physical touch, if you're familiar with love languages. And also I feel like acts of service when it comes to both of these people here. So very positive, divine connection showing up here for you. Now, if you are single, this is about you becoming whole within who you are, feeling good about who you are. You have that World card showing up twice. And I feel like there is an end of a cycle because you're finally putting the pieces together and feeling good about who you are. And that energy of this feeling whole and feeling dependent within your own self is what's going to ultimately attract a partner if you're seeking one. So very beautiful energy showing up here for you, Aries. Now let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read to you the relationship message from the guidebook. For those of you that are interested in any of the decks used during your reading or any above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, what do we have here for Aries? Love, November 2022. Ooh, we have Yang energy, which is all about action. This is the Emperor type of energy. So go get them. I like this. This is about the masculine principle, which we have a lot of people coming in here for you. I do feel that you may have a blend of this King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Someone who is emotionally available, but yet stable within their career, within their business. Some of you are turning a career dynamic or career or even long distance relationship into love. Now, when this shows up, this is the masculine principle of movement. This is the power to make things happen, and it's all about action. And the relationship message, Aries, is this. Let me just see if I can tune in a little bit better here. All right. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. I love this one. Yes, it's time to dance to the tune of love, because if you're looking, it's certainly coming in for you. So beautiful energy here, Aries. Now at this time, we're going to pull and get just a couple messages from your power animals. And I just ask, Aries, if you're available to close your eyes, take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area, and tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. This animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. This could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that came through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Aries. And if you would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animal in the comment box below. Whatever animal or animals you just seen in your mind's eye, post them in the comment box below. All right, and I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month. So Aries, please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. All right, we have Lizard Spirit. It says dream your world into being. Remember, the challenge for you is the Two of Wands. It is about being able to manifest. So it's time to start really manifesting your world. Dream it into being. Instead of just dreaming, it's time to manifest. Take it to the next level. Take that step. Move towards freedom in matters of the heart, but also move towards your highest good, which is this King of Cups energy here. All right, we have Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. So for some of you, whenever I get the rabbits can be about fertility as well. So if you're looking to start a family, or you may be going into a very fertile time at this time, obviously, if you cannot get pregnant, then that's a different story. But for some of you that are still in the childbearing energy, please keep in mind that you could be very fertile. Some of you could be getting lucky as well, but we do have the rabbit. And lastly, we have Nightingale. Really beautiful animals for your love reading. It says love is all around. So not only are you, Aries, manifesting and creating your world into being, it's a very lucky time for you, and you're recognizing love is all around. And you have achievement, success here with the Six of Wands showing up in the near future. So a lot of really beautiful things taking place for you in November. The biggest message here, there's a lot of messages, but stay open, stay inquisitive, stay curious, and say yes to offers. But most importantly, make that first offer. Take that next step here, because you are transitioning into this really beautiful chapter of your life here. And I feel like it's going to bring about great success. For some of you, long-term growth, long-term love, and long-term stability. I hope this resonates with you, Aries. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, hit that subscription notification and bell. And again, drop your animal in the comment box below to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway. And I am sending all of you beautiful Aries tons of love and light. Thank you so much for tuning in.